Today we're going to be looking at the 2009 BMW 328i. This is a six-cylinder engine car. It's a two-door coupe. It's a rear-wheel drive car. It has an automatic transmission, and it's currently up for sale. It is located in Surrey, British Columbia. So if you're in the area, if you live around, then come check it out. But hopefully this video helps and gives you a bit of preparation to know what to expect. So we're just going to go through a walkthrough and go over some of the unique features about this car, anything to take note of to help you make a more informed decision. So the car comes with two sets of these keys. They work on battery. There is no physical manual, but there is a PDF manual that can be sent to you. You can simply save that PDF on your phone or any mobile device and use that on the go. The car does have a clean title. In fact, if you want to check out the Carfax report in the description, you can do so. You can also check out the full posting on multiple sites in the description as well. And if you want a free car guide on knowing on how to preserve your car, you can also check that out in the description. So we're just going to do a little walkthrough and talk about some of the features, starting with the front. So these are xenon headlights, meaning that they adjust as you turn. So they're adjustable xenon headlights. They got that bluish sort of tint to them, factory set. No modifications have been made to these lights. So as you turn, basically they turn with you, covering any blind spots. It's almost standard in every car these days, but this is kind of like, still makes it sort of unique about this. Also got some fog lights that function as per normal. Just going to do a quick walkthrough around the vehicle. So you can see we got factory tires. These haven't been changed at all or modified. Sorry, the wheels, I should say. The tires have been changed. They're fairly new. They're in pretty good shape. As we continue along, no noticeable sort of marks or anything like that, just usual wear and tear. Nothing really noticeable or nothing glaring with the body. So as we go through here, along the back side, just a single dual pipe on the left side. Just need to make sure. And then we got the gas cap here. So the preferable gas is 91, but you know, with gas prices these days and everything, you could get away with 90. 87 would probably be the max. Anything lower than that, and then you're just kind of risking ruining the engine. So I would say ideally 90. If you can go for 91, do it, but 90 would work as well. 87 maybe on occasion. You don't want to go for 87 all the time, essentially. The windows, the side windows, are the sport type windows, or sorry, side mirrors, I should say, are the sport type side mirrors. And yeah, as you can see, nothing really noticeable around the vehicle at first glance, at least. In terms of trunk space, there we go. It's pretty good. In fact, you can fit maybe a large suitcase and perhaps a smaller suitcase over there. Or if you adjust this suitcase, you know, along the side here, you can possibly fit another slightly larger suitcase. You can also fit a snowboard in here. So in order to do that, you just pull on the seat lever or lever, however you call it, and you push it over, and there you go. You can fit your snowboard, your gear, anything else in there. These guys did a really good job with their storage management. You can put stuff over here. You can put some stuff in here, and over here. You can put some change in here. You can put some stuff in here. Of course, we've got the glove box. You can put some stuff in there, as well as a nice, cute little pen holder. You can also stick some change in here. Put your phone on over here, and put some little knickknacks over here. Now, in terms of getting in the car, it's really quite simple. That unlocks the car. This right here locks the car, and this is for the trunk. So in order to access the trunk, you need to press and hold, and it'll make a sound at the back, and you can go and grab your stuff. Unlocking is as straightforward as just clicking the button, and there you go. You can also gain access manually, say if the battery runs out or anything, and you're in a pinch, by just pressing down this button, and you just pull this bigger area out, and a little key will pop out. You can use that to open the car door manually. Right now it's unlocked anyways, so but if you do want to lock it, there you go. It locks it. If you want to unlock it, it'll do that for you. And there you go. So let's turn the car on for the first time. So So as you can see, there's a little caution about the sunroof. And the thing is, the sunroof, as I found out just recently, isn't quite functioning properly. So there is some issue with that. So just bear that in mind. And when we start it up, there we go. Here are some of the things. So that right there, we have some lights. No lights showing up or staying steady, which is all right. Obviously got to fill up on some gas. You can see the mileage there is 143,887 kilometers. And a way to sort of check the status of the vehicle is by using this this lever. Let me see if I can do it on my left hand and grab it with my right. So if we just scroll over, you can scroll through the different options. You can check the control, you can set the key lock, you can set other things. I never really tried this one before. You can check the service info, which will do. You can set the date as well as the time. You can reset the tire pressure. So if you say added some air to your tire, you can reset that sort of sensor there. You can check the oil, and then you can check the control. So we'll just start with control. You can see there, it just shows that, okay, we need to get some gas. You can scroll through, need some more windshield wiper fluid. And then just something with the headlights. So usually this goes off and the headlight does end up working, but that's just something minor. The headlights are on, they're actually functioning well, they're bright enough so you can see on the road. Nothing really glaring or a big issue. So if we go through, this kind of shuts it off. So if you click on the button there, this kind of scrolls through the different things you want to see. So if you want to see kilometers per hour, you want to see, say, your fuel consumption, your if you want to be more fuel efficient, you can go through that. So let's go through, oh, that's just something else. Let's go through another one. So service info, this kind of tells you the service info. So last service was done in on the 12th month of 2022. So you could get I should get another service done, but it's not extremely important. The other thing is the service was done, but it wasn't updated on the system. So just bear that in mind. This also checks out, not too sure what sign this is, but it seems to be okay. These are the brakes. So this is the front brake, which has about 2,000 kilometers on it. And then the rear brake, which has about 1,600. So they're still fairly new. They're still fairly in good shape, meaning that that's the amount that they have been used so far. And then so if we go back down, this kind of resets if you don't stay there long enough. So go through the brakes. This is the oil, so that's the last time the oil was changed over there. And then this right here, this is the brake fluid. So this is the brake fluid that needs to be changed. And then this is just the servicing. So for the most part, it's fairly in good shape. Over here we got the settings for the the AC and everything. Works fairly well. Everything's in good shape. You can get the cool air for if you want, especially now that summer's around the corner. Your lock and unlock buttons, so the doors unlock once you press that button there. And then mirrors are functionable, moving. Yeah, they're in good shape. Right side mirrors, you can see. Yeah, there you go. In terms of the signaling, left turn signal works, and then right turn signal works. And then if you push down and double tap, then it stays steady, as you probably already know. In terms of the lights, I don't know if you can tell from here, but there you go. You can sort of tell as I pull them back that both high beam lights are functional. So I do want to be transparent and straight up with everything. I don't want to sound all salesy and not tell you that this car is totally perfect. It's not. It's been around for a while, but it runs well. However, there are just some little things I do want to mention and be on the front with. So just a little wear and tear with the steering wheel here. You can see a little bit of tear going on at the edges here. Little bit on the handle here. You could see some of that some of that area is kind of coming off and becoming a little sticky, so probably put some black tape on there to make it seem a little more blended in. There are some also minor dents. There are some minor dents on the front end, front bumper, as you can see here and here, as well as on the corner there, just a minor little scratch. This one is worth noting. The door cannot be unlocked, the passenger side for some reason. So if I hold the unlock or even press it, it doesn't quite unlock. So the only way to open the door is from the inside. So if you pull on the handle from the inside, it opens up and then you can get in. So maybe, you know, like the driver comes in, would have to just pull the handle and open it from there. On the driver's side seat, there's also a rip on the leather. Other than that, everything else is in good shape. The car comes with a set of rubber mats for the front side, you know, in case you're an outdoorsy type and you get your shoes dirty. It also does come with the original carpet floor mats for both the front and back. The backside is actually quite roomy and comfortable despite this illusion here. It's actually pretty comfortable. In fact, my brother, who's about 6 feet, can sit here quite comfortably and snug and still enjoy the ride. We have these mesh slots here where you can stick in some paper, basically thin pieces of paper, nothing too thicker than that. We also got the speakers back here, 2 speakers on each side, making for some good sound system over here. We also got some hooks for some baby seats, pretty convenient there, as well as a pull-out armrest in case you want to rest your arm. It has enough room for both sides. Seats are fully adjustable. From here you can adjust the seat forward and back a little bit faster than the other one, only when the key is put in. If you want to use this lever to get to the back seat, you just push it there you go, and then you push it back as shown. If you want to slide the seat forward and back, you can do so with these. It has forward and back function. Top side goes forward and back, and you could save the settings essentially. You can also lift the seat, so if you want to increase the height or decrease it, you can do that as well. The car also does have cruise control settings, so you can set the speed at what you want to go at. You can switch it on or off whenever, and you can increase or decrease the speed with this. So pushing it forward increases, pulling it back decreases. And if you're feeling kind of sporty, you can do a little sport mode. You just shift the gear down to drive, push it, slide it over to the left, and now you're in this mini kind of sport mode where you can switch the gears up manually. So if you pull down, that gear's up, and if you push up, that gears down. So it's kind of the opposite of what you might be used to. So the price is at $9,000, but I am open to some offers that are kind of flexible around that range, depending on your budget. Say if you have a bit of a tighter budget, then I'm okay with a little bit of a wiggle. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I have my email. You also have my phone number, so you can text me or call me if necessary. And even if you're not interested, then make sure you pick up the free car guide, because it's kind of helpful to help you maintain your car and make sure that it lasts a long time. Anyways, thanks for your interest, and if you find this useful, or if you think someone else might be interested in a vehicle or is in the market, feel free to share this with them and let me know. Cheers.